minutes early. So here we are, and hopefully we can keep up with all who's here, and a bit later on I might have a coffee pod, but yeah, I'm going to sit down for a while and just have a relax. I've sort of yesterday tidying up here. I don't know if you've seen my lab, so that should be interesting for you all, and just waiting for this thing to start up. Yeah, I'm having terrible trouble getting onto the internet, of course, which you know, does frustrate me no end, as you could imagine. But anyways, here we are, and hopefully we get a few people coming on, and looks like we've got internet now, so we'll get this thing started, and hopefully we can keep up with chat then. And if somebody's come in and wanting to have a bit of a chit chat, and yeah, being a couple of minutes early, that's what happens, I guess. See if this thing's going to start now. I'll get my coffee underway, and then I'll have to get a power bank and plug this iPad into that. And I thought I'd go live a bit early because I'm going to go off and take a trolley cart full of old clothes that I'm going to give to Goodwill, off to the Goodwill store to get rid of there. But they've got some more bag up and more things stored up, so I thought I'll go live early and get this job all started, and job's all started and all of that. And oh no, I should have said, oh stuff it, I'm not doing anything. Blasted house inspection tomorrow, apparently. I was told it was going to be next week, and then they put it forward to this week. And I was sort of getting the impression that might be a lie, if you know what I mean. Good Times Homestead, hi there, great to see you, Jen and Steve. Just grab some milk for this coffee, and I'll be there. I'm a few minutes early. Oh, Jen and Steve, I'm so sorry. Nightbot has got a bit out of control. I was just getting another I just gone to find another container of milk. I'll put you in blue, and yeah, you should be all good then. A Nightbot should leave you alone. I'll put you in, yeah, put you in blue, and then Nightbot won't go a bit over. I don't know, Nightbot gets a bit funny at times. Yeah, it is useful for dropping your channel link, so if you just type drop, Nightbot should do that. But yeah, I just had to go to my stores container just to get another thing of milk out. Open that and pour some in, it will be good for my coffee. But I've been busy here having a bit of a sort around, a bit of a clean up. I guess you could say a spring clean. Yeah, it's been a while since Nightbot's got you, yeah. Yeah, unless I've got somebody in blue, Nightbot ends up getting somebody every time. I mean, that's a big reason why I'll often put somebody in blue if it's somebody that I know, because Nightbot doesn't get anybody in blue. It's sort of you know, I've written the exemption into the thing for Nightbot. You know, moderators leave moderators alone. So yeah. Oh, you're most welcome. And of course, yeah, now being in blue, if there's anything you want to share, you can share it out too. Links and that sort of thing. Thought I'd go a few minutes earlier. My back is killing me. I've sort of been busy cleaning here and spring cleaning, and I've got a heap of stuff to get rid of to go to Goodwill, and then later on sort of sometime there'll be stuff to sell. Oh, there's stuff that's gone out into the trash can. I've sort of got some hopes here and dreams. My friends in Thailand are wanting me to come back to Thailand for an extended stay, and yeah, I'm definitely up with that. I would definitely want some videos to go viral first, or something or other, because otherwise I can't afford to go. The situation here that I'm locked into is just, you know, paying nearly all my income to rent, and you're just unable to save any money. But yeah, once I go to Thailand, my plan is, you know, I'd have an extended stay, 3-6 months, something like that. And then hopefully I can get things to work out to go back on to the USA, and won't be coming back to this country, back to Australia. Yeah, Thailand's pretty cool. Yeah, I lived there a long time. I came here from Thailand. Or was that my internet? I got you running on my computer. I think, oh, did I lose all film for some reason? Maybe there's a glitch in the system somewhere. Oh yes, so where have you been in Southeast Asia? Been there but not Thailand. Yeah, that was weird. I saw it on the computer. I think there must have been a glitch in the system or something. Because, yeah, the internet didn't turn off as far as I know. Yeah, the Matrix, yes, don't mind, yeah. Well, I thought that looked funny. I just, yeah, it looked bloody funny, I thought. Oh, the money situation, yeah, absolutely, yeah, and it sucks. I've started a GoFundMe just to get out. And I mean, you know, once I get some good content and videos going crazy, I'd never have to worry about the money content, the money situation again. And you know, going to Thailand, I definitely will get some good content. Lived there a long time. I know how Thailand is and what there is to see and do there, and you know the wonderful markets and restaurants and foods and you know just people's different lifestyle and that sort of thing. I'd certainly get out into the country areas and you know, you could film and interview some of the small farmers and all that sort of thing. Everybody would find that fascinating, you know, in the small villages and the small country villages, and you know, life is very difficult. Oh, thanks, thanks. Yeah, that's really really appreciated. Thank you. Oh, I've been busy too. You know how it is. We all know how it is. You know, things get busy and life sort of gets on top of you, and still got a heap to do here today too, and I didn't sort of get the sleep I would have liked last night. Housemate has the kitchen, her kitchen's directly above. This is an a built-on apartment, and it's sort of down the bottom of the house. It's a second level, sort of like a basement, I guess, with the windows. But yeah, she was dragging stuff around and stomping around at like about 12:30 a.m. this morning to about 1:30, 2:30, something like that. Completely ruined my sleep. I was fast asleep, and then she woke me up with all this. But yeah, I just, you know, if I can get these plans to come together, I won't be coming back here and I won't be seeing her again, which would be really, really, really wonderful. And the thing is, she's been sick too, and I mean, it's her own darn fault that she's sick. I mean, you know, she's sick from climate change, basically, if you know what I mean. And oh no, that's no good. That's terrible. Yeah. Upstairs neighbours vacuuming at 1 a.m. Yeah. Well, I nearly went with the broom handle at 1 a.m. this morning and just gonna bang on the ceiling above me. You know, and she was vacuuming too. But yeah, it was nearly gonna get a good thump on the roof at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or whatever. She's actually quite quiet this morning. That's a good thing. I should be wanting something in a minute. She'll be on my phone ringing me up. Can you get me something? Well, you know, if she starts complaining like she has been in the last few weeks, she might go on loudspeaker and be live for the whole world to hear her. Oh, putting chickens away might lose you. Yeah, no problems, no problems. All good. Yeah, this is just the time when I was supposed to, when I was going to go live, but I said I'll go live early, and you know, might as well. I'm just sort of sitting around making a coffee, and I'll go live early. Somebody might want to come and have a bit of a chat, and you know, have something interesting to say. And I've got this cart full of things to go down to Goodwill, and I wish I had a car here. I mean, I have a driver's license, but no car, and who can afford a car here? I mean, the housemate's got one, but she won't let me use hers, even though she's been wanting me to get stuff for her and all that sort of thing all the time. Oh, can you get me this? Can you get me that? But, you know, it's been a very, very difficult sort of 2 or 3 months too. She'd been in and out of hospital, and she couldn't basically do anything for herself. And she was expecting me to do it all, which I'm too nice, I did it, but I mean, paying a fortune in rent and doing stuff for her, pay her to be her servant. No, I don't think that works. I don't think that's fair myself. But you know, I can get things to work out that I'm going. She'll just find that I'm gone, and she can see how she gets on. You know, that's that won't be my problem. You know, she's got a house anyway, so even though, you know, she's paying rent for it, but I mean, that's her problem, not mine. You know, the way that I've been treated and taken advantage of, yeah, I had enough. And I mean, I wanted to be out of this country sort of long ago. I'd sort of found coming here was a huge, huge, huge mistake, actually. I came here from Thailand. Thought I'd sort some things out with adoption and that sort of thing. COVID happened, you know, which absolutely destroyed me, of course. You know, it absolutely ruined everything. So yeah, I'll be glad to go, and I won't be coming back. I'll never be back here. It's not the friendly party country that it was back in the 90s and even early 2000s. It's got very, very nasty and very authoritarian. Government's out of control. You know, not the friendly place it was. People, you know, not friendly, very, very self-centered, very selfish, you know, all of that. It's people very rude. Just not what it was. People no freedom. You know, you can't do this and you cannot do that and you can't do this and you can't do that. And, you know, they can stick it. That's my view on it. But, you know, you see things, things that people would do and are seen as being perfectly normal back in the day. You know, how they closed the churches down and rounded up anybody who went to church or ran a church service. I mean, there was a few small churches that defied all of that, but of course, you know, they went out and arrested all the pastors and all the people who would go to church. They went and arrested them all. And, you know, to put a stupid face diaper on your face, and if you didn't want to wear that thing because, you know, it makes your breathing crappy. Yeah, so lame. Yeah, it is, yeah. You know, that haul you off. Or somebody protesting all this BS, that haul them off. I'm sure you saw the videos of the way the police went overboard. You know, I respect the police in America, but I don't respect the police in this country. They're just paid thugs, basically paid thugs by the government. So no, don't respect them, don't like them. You know, they've lost me, and they've lost a lot of people, or those of us here on the right. They've lost us. Just you know, the lefties love them, but that's it. We shouldn't really talk about that here, anyways. Anyways, what have you been up to? I want to hear something interesting from what everybody's been up to. And I might even, you know, take my iPad around and show you the mess I've got here and the mess I've cleaned out, and might even do that as well. I'm definitely going to need myself another cup of coffee, though, fairly soon. You know, after last night, and, you know, after a busy day yesterday, I'm needing my coffee. Having too many chickens. Oh, I'd love to have chickens. Another thing not allowed to do here, of course. You know, not allowed to do that. And, you know, she was in hospital when I made the fire pit and lit that up, actually. Otherwise, yeah, she doesn't like that sort of thing very much, lighting a fire pit. She's just so paranoid about fire and stuff. City person, of course. City person, you know, just doesn't know anything about country life, anything like that, and just, you know, it's all foreign to her. Oh yes, boys just took 34 chicks back to the barn. I'm looking 20 in the corral, another 10 in a coop, and the original 9 left from last year. Chicken math. Sounds awesome. I mean, you're going to have heaps of eggs, and you know, the cost of eggs lately, I don't know if your egg costs have gone down, but egg costs here and the availabilities, not brilliant at the moment. Just to go and buy, you know, the cage eggs at the moment, you're looking at about $5 generally. I wish there was a farm near here. I'd go and buy some farm eggs. Or if I was allowed to, I would have had chickens myself. I love chickens. You know, until I was sort of early to mid-teens, I was living on a farm, and I ran away from those people, and that's when I went to Asia, because those people were abusive and child abusers. Not my parents, of course. Didn't sort of ever get to meet my parents, and only found out my parents' background in the last sort of 5 years. That's sort of one reason why I came to Australia, to find out their background. And my actual father is, or was, American, but yeah, both dead, of course. My father, it turns out, was an American, not Australian, an American serviceman, yeah. Always knew that I didn't belong in Australia. Always knew that in my soul, and always hated the joint. And you know, it's everything sort of explains. Yeah, wow, yeah. But I've lived all around the world. You know, lived a little bit in America, of course. Lived in Southeast Asia more than half my life. Travelled to Europe. Travelled all around Asia. And finding this is the nastiest place I've ever been to. And, you know, it's not the place it used to be. Which is sad, really. Really sad. Not the joint it used to be. But, you know, like I often tell them, shove it. You know, shove it where the sun don't shine. But I'm going to have to put on some more coffee. I might have a real coffee next up instead of this instant coffee from the supermarket brand. Get a bit tired of instant coffee, although it's cheap. I do have some pods, so I might just you know, make a real coffee next up. I mean, they do taste a lot nicer. Pods is running out though. What have I got left here? I'll drink more than one in a day, that's the big trouble. But this new machine I got's a lot better. You only need the one pod to make a decent cup of coffee. I did have the Aldi one, but it was sort of not very good anymore. The coffee would be cold, and you know, to make a good big cup like this cup, you'd need 2 pods. You get 16 in a packet, and it costs you about $7 for 16. So I mean, it adds up. I've got 16 pods here, and I think it might have cost me about the same money. And you know, 1 pod will make a good cup of coffee. So basically, it works out being a lot cheaper using these. Or maybe it's $1 more for 16, but it still works out a lot cheaper because you're not using amount of pods. Oh, 8 coffee pods left. It won't last very long, will it? Anyways, never mind. Never mind. We're going to get another coffee sort of underway soon. I think I need another one, and then we might just have a bit of a look at the room, which will be interesting. I've got a mess. Excuse me. You know, sorting and cleaning. I did put a short up sort of last night, or you'd say this morning for you, I guess. Would have been about 7:30 a.m. that short about cleaning up went up. 7:30 a.m. Talking Central Standard Time or Central Summer Time, you know, or time for you all, not the time here, of course. Not Mickey Mouse time. I always say this place is like bloody Disneyland. You know, there's a circus going on in their heads, you know. Disneyland's crazy these days. I think you'd all agree with that. Anyways, we'll get this coffee sort of underway. And then we'll go and have a bit of a look at the cleaning up I've been doing. Well, did I turn this machine on? No. Take a while to heat up. But we'll have a bit of a look at the mess I've been making here. Should open the door, shouldn't I? Just waiting for this water to heat up in the coffee pod. Coffee pot, whatever you call it, yeah. Takes a while. Might just pick this thing up and have a quick look around for you all. I've got a mess, as I say. I've got this trolley cart to take. Don't know if you can see that. I should have clicked the camera around, shouldn't I? Who have we got? Rudy 715. Don't know what that one is. Maybe I've missed somebody's message. It's on top chat. Put it on the live chat. And we'll see what we've missed. But we'll have a bit of a look around here while I get this copy on. Like that bag. I've got this trolley cart full. Oh, Rudy. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, yep, got it. Cool. Yeah, Nightbot hopefully is working, but yeah, I've got to get this copy thing on. I've got all this mess here. I've been cleaning up. But like this was full of clothes. I've got a heap of clothes here to deal with, but like that was full of clothes. I've got a lot of them going to Goodwill. There's a big bag here of clothes that'll be going to Goodwill. Cupboard over there nearly empty. Oh dear, we've got internet troubles today, haven't we? Yeah, I'll just go and grab this coffee quick. The cup's nearly full. So, yeah, time to turn off the coffee maker. Just thought, oh yeah, while it's running out, I'll go and have a bit of a quick look, see, you know, something interesting for you all. Get this thing sort of aimed up a bit better. Sort of go and pick this thing up and it sort of mess things up a bit. All good. Yeah, I need to fix my tripod. It's sort of not holding it up at the right level. Although, yeah, I know the I've got an iPad on it, so iPad is a bit heavy. 716, yep. Oh, Rudy, yes, hi there, Rudy. Yeah, I didn't see you earlier. I think you might have got buried your messages. And yeah, it was really great that Jen and Steve of Good Times Homestead said you were in. Cool Gamer, hi there, Cool Gamer. Great to see you. Yeah, we just had a bit of a look around this room here. I'm doing a spring clean, I guess you could say. And yeah, while this coffee machine was sort of making me a coffee, put some coffee mate in. I thought, oh, I'll pick it up and, you know, pick up the iPad and give you a bit of a look around what I'd been doing. And then, of course, nearly overflowed the coffee cup then because I'm showing you around, but doesn't matter, does it? But yeah, basically, you know, I do go live midweek around this time every week. I did message Jocelyn earlier, but she must be busy. Thought she might come in. I thought I might have seen Troy today. It's been a minute since I've seen him, of TA Florida. One of my wonderful channel members. But it might be getting a bit late for him too. I know just where he lives, the internet isn't always real good just where he lives. But if he's sort of out going toward town or something, he gets better internet on his mobile phone. So, you know, and he's sort of, is it Central Florida? He's sort of around Orlando, somewhere not that far from Orlando, in that area of Florida. So I'm guessing it's sort of on the Panhandle sort of thing. I'm thinking. But yeah, thought we'll go live for a little while and have a bit of a chit chat and want to talk about Thailand and you know, get my plans sort of out to everybody. Because yeah, I'm sort of hoping to get out of here and to be in Thailand for like 3 to 6 months, and then once I'm done in Thailand, if I can get back to the States to live. That's sort of my big hope and big plan, and never come back to here. That's my big hope. Nothing wrong with that. Should go live more. Yeah, let us know when you do. I know alerts can be a bit funny at times, so maybe I'm just thinking maybe before you're going live, you know, the day before or something, you know, set it up a day or so beforehand that the alerts are going out. That might be the best. And, you know, even put an alert on your community tab and that, just to make sure. Because, yeah, definitely, if I see an alert and it's sort of, you know, when I'm not asleep or something silly, I mean, you know, not a silly time for here, I definitely would be popping in and running it. Even if I'm just sort of, you know, just saying hi and dropping a word here and there while I lurk, you know, just depending on what I'm doing and what the time is. Certainly happy to be in somebody's live or run somebody's live, and if I can do it, I don't sort of miss them, you know, if I can do it. Yeah, 1K and Fall Fest giveaway. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And of course, Gail will put that out too if you tag her when you sort of announce that. And tag a few of us, and we could all put it out for you. You know, no problem me doing that. And of course, you know, if you ever need watch hours, let me know, because I've got a spare account and spare computer that I'm often running people's channels for, people's playlists for, just to, you know, help them to reach their target. You know, quite recently I did it for Nice of, oh, there's that weird thing again with the internet. The Matrix. The Matrix is going weird. But, yeah, I could happily do that. You know, I've done it for Nice of pre-handly made AU Chicken Ranch Homestead. There's been quite a few others too. But, you know, I just happy to run their channel sort of 24/7 on you know, a spare account, spare computer. No problem doing it. I've got unlimited internet here, so I might as well help others out with it. And having another computer sitting around that I don't sort of use all the time. I must catch up with Nice to see how she went with the watch time. Did she get enough or does she need some more? You know, if she needs some more, I'm quite happy to run through all her playlists again and, you know, give her a few days of watch time. I don't mind doing that at all. Oh, it's certainly looking spring weather today. The other day it was raining, but I mean, it wasn't really that cold. And weather here at the moment, I should bring that up and see what it says. You know, it's fairly sunny out there at the moment. Definitely looking like spring has come, and if you've seen some of my recent shorts, you'll probably agree with me on that one. Current temperature 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 64%, precipitation 1%, wind 9 mile per hour. Talking about 62, I think. Something like that. So yeah, definitely, yeah, it's sort of very spring weather. Oh, guineas are hard to catch. Well, you've got a couple of guineas that you've got to catch, yeah. I've never had much to do with guineas. I do know that they're good to eat. I shouldn't say that, I guess, but I do know they're good to eat. Basically, if you sort of got to baste them well and smoke them, but yeah, they are good to eat. I do know that. What's this? I'll go and check my phone. It's sort of beeping over there. Let's. Oh no, nothing real important. Was just the alerts going off on the chat group that Courtney's got set up. Yeah, haven't gotten to that point yet. Well, the people who I'd had the guineas with, that you know, they had a lot of guineas, so that fattened them up, of course, because they'd sort of had an excess of guineas, if you know what I mean, and they'd cooked them up and smoked them up, but you know, just on your normal smoker, and oh wow, they were really, really delicious. I think they might have had like a honey orange baste as well, and smoked them. But oh my goodness, they were really very, very delicious. But you do hear of some very interesting things getting eaten in Thailand, of course. They have a lot of fish farms in Thailand, and it's just like a dam, a big dam, and they've sort of got strings across, and of course they're fish farms that have things like catfish and carp and a few other of their local fish, freshwater fish, and all the fish farms would have trouble with cormorants. And of course, you know, that interesting looking bird that's been in a couple of my shorts recently that's around here. but they'd have trouble with cormorants, so they'd go out and they'd pew the cormorant, and then next thing you'd hear that they've put the cormorant in a curry. The Thai people don't like to waste anything, and if something looks like it's going to be food, they don't like to waste it. So, yeah, bird curry was sort of quite a thing amongst quite a few of the country people that had fish farms. And I did try that one once too, and actually it's sort of, I thought it was a fish curry, not a bird curry, because it did have quite a fishy taste. I guess you know, the old saying, you are what you eat, and the cormorants eat a lot of fish, so they tasted like fish. And, you know, a fairly strong tasting fish too, like, you know, anchovies or sardines or something. Not a real mild flavour fish. Yeah, I'd try it, yeah. But it was quite interesting, and, you know, I tried the insects at the markets. Well, you know, I'll never eat insects again unless it's for YouTube, that it might make a good YouTube video or something. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Some of them taste bad, and some of them just are nothing special, if you know what I mean. With a lot of bits like, you know, grasshoppers, for example, stuff that gets stuck in your teeth, and you know, it's a textural sort of thing a lot of the times with them too. Yeah, crickets. Crickets, well, they were sort of, I guess, crickets, grasshoppers, sort of same sort of thing, and no, I didn't think much of them at all. You know, those back legs that get stuck in your teeth, maybe you should pull those things off. Didn't think much of them at all. I think about the best thing they had that bug related, two things. Silkworm larvae and ant eggs. About the two of the best things that are bug related, you know, as in edible. So, you know, Bill Gates can eat my share. That's probably got you all laughing. Got to be deep fried. Yeah, well, you know, a lot of the single bugs they sell are fried, if you know what I mean. As in deep fried in oil, or shallow fried, you know, depending on the bug. But I mean fried in oil, and very hot oil. You'd never eat them otherwise. You know, deep fried that they're crispy and sort of disappear. And, you know, things like ant eggs and that, they'll sort of shallow fry them, and then they'll make them into an omelette. So, you know, ant eggs I found don't really have that much taste. What I found. But they even had things like, in some of the places way up north of Thailand, they had mosquito eggs, which was interesting. And those eggs, or those mosquito eggs, they sort of went into some sort of a curry sort of thing. Wouldn't say they had much taste or much flavour, but very much the texture of sand. And that was really quite interesting. Never saw dog or cat in Thailand. Thai people, as a rule, do not eat dogs or cats. They see that as being a very, very bad karma sort of thing. Thai people are all Buddhist, and you know, to eat an animal that's seen as being your helper or your friend is very, very, very bad karma. So you certainly will not see people eat dogs or cats in Thailand. And actually, like around Thailand, there's a lot of street dogs and stray cats, that sort of thing. And like at the corner of each street or outside like a 7-Eleven shop or a small mom and pop shop or something like that, mom and pop store, there'll actually be a bowl of water and a plate put out, and people will come with food and they'll feed the street dog and feed the street cat. So that's really quite interesting. You know, they'll even like midway down the street, you know, if there's a street dog or a street cat around that area, there'll be a bowl of water put out and a food dish, and people will you know, the people that live around will come with scraps of food, leftover food, and feed the dog or feed the cat. Or even people coming out of the 7-Eleven store, they will often buy something for the street dog or the street cat to put in, you know, the dish to, you know, to feed the street dog. So that's very, very interesting as well. And I'd love to film that and, you know, speak of those things. And I'm sure it would do my YouTube channel quite good. And a lot of people would find that very, very, very fascinating, I'm sure. And just to talk of those things and to video those things. And you can imagine how interesting it would be to be doing my live streams, but I'm in Thailand doing them. When I do our live streams, I'm sure everybody would find that fascinating, and I'd probably get a tribe of people sort of watching. Well, I'd hope anyways. I'd sort of planned not to be live that long today. I'd sort of planned about an hour, so you know, we'll probably go another 7 minutes unless we get a heap of people charging in. We'll call it a day. Don't know if anybody shared me out on their community tab. It'd be brilliant if they did. If anybody did, a big, big, big thank you. It'd be great. It's great when somebody does that. I really appreciate that. But yeah, has anybody got any questions about when I lived in Thailand or when I lived in Indonesia before Thailand, or when I lived in Malaysia? I sort of lived so long in Southeast Asia that more than half my life in Southeast Asia, so you know, plenty of interesting experiences and excuse me. Oh, sweating bullets into your eyes. Oh, yes, I've heard it's been really hot, yeah. Oh, that happens. I mean, you know, if my video doesn't get shared out, it doesn't get shared out. You know, everybody's busy doing stuff and you don't always sort of think of those sorts of things. But yeah, I've lived, yes, I've been to Vietnam. I want to go to the north. I haven't been to the north. I went to the south, you know, around Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, depending on who you talk to is what it's called, and Mekong Delta. Imperial rolls like spring... You mean like spring rolls from the occupation years? Yeah, sounds interesting. But yeah, I love Vietnamese food. I love pho, you know, pho, the soup with the noodles. And I absolutely love banh mi. You know, the crispy banh mi rolls, and they've got like barbecue pork and tomato and daikon radish, liver pate, chili sauce or hot sauce. you know, and whatever, you know, some cilantro, whatever vegetables. I absolutely love banh mi rolls, yeah. I'm sure you all know banh mi rolls, yeah. But yeah, absolutely fascinating in the south of Vietnam, yes. One of my many trips, I went to the south when I was living in Southeast Asia. It's often a big thing. You decide, oh, we'll just go to one of the border countries for a weekend or a week or something. And it's not difficult to do. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Hi there, great to see you. You know, I'd been in Cambodia as well. Found Cambodia quite sad, really, especially around the border areas with Thailand. Really, really sad because a lot of people will slip over the border into Thailand. They'll have like a border pass that they can go over. I think they're only allowed to sort of go within a certain distance of the border. You know, they couldn't go to Bangkok, for example, but I think they can sort of go it's not even like a visa, it's sort of an ongoing visa, but it only sort of allows them within about 5 miles of the country's border or something like that. And of course, cannot stay overnight in the country, got to go back to their own country at the end of the day. But, you know, there's a lot of markets along the Thai-Cambodia border. You know, there'll be a number of markets inside Cambodia, but then inside Thailand, there'll be a number of markets. And of course, if they can do it in Thailand, they can sell produce for a bit more in Thailand, of course. Because, you know, Thai people are a lot more wealthy in general than what Cambodian people are. Or it's a higher standard of living and a better economy. Of course, there's a lot of poor people in Thailand, especially, you know, compared to what you'd see in Singapore, for example, or Japan. Of course, been in those countries too. But Cambodia, very, very sad. The amount of beggars, and a lot of the beggars are like people who've had their arms and legs blown off because they've stepped on a mine. And of course, unless their families can support them, the only way they can really make money is to panhandle and to beg. So very, very sad. And, you know, of course, those people have like a flat cart or a flat trolley, and there'll be like a little wheel on the corner of each trolley, and they'll sit on that or crouch on that, and they'll just propel themselves along the street with their arms, you know, if they've got their legs blown off. So yeah, it's really, really quite sad to see and quite brutal, but you know, things that when I go back to Thailand, things that you can all see, if YouTube will allow me to show those things. Also, just in Cambodia from Thailand, when you go over the border towns in Cambodia, they all have a number of casinos. Because, you know, gambling like casinos is illegal in Thailand, not allowed. No slot machines in Thailand, and not allowed to, yeah, looking forward to Thailand. Yeah, will be some interesting shows and content. Not allowed to even like play poker and have a poker game among neighbours, for example. People do it in Thailand, you know, there'll be a group of friends having a poker game, and of course, you know, betting a few coins or whatever. But of course, you know, if the police heard of that, they could be in big, big, big trouble. And I think a lot of people do it just for the thrill of doing something a little bit naughty, actually. you know, the poker game amongst friends. It's not a lot of money involved, but oh yes, went out, came back watching ads. Oh, cool. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and of course, that does help my channel out if somebody's watching those. A big thank you. Just my channel just reached the 1,500 subscriber milestone, so a big thank you to everybody there. I didn't think I was going to get that number actually. It had sat sort of 1,000 for like over a year, or you know 1,000, 1,050, 1,100, maybe up to 1,200, but there it sat. No more than 1,200, and there it sat for something like a year and a half or nearly 2 years. I wonder if my channel was sort of choked a bit too, because being somebody who was rather critical of everything that went on in 2020. Oh, getting mini golf app, awesome. But you know, everything that went on in 2020, and I was 2019 too, I was rather critical of that. So you know, it sort of might have meant YouTube sort of saying, well, we won't put this channel out. She doesn't sort of speak very well of the government, so we did not put that out. You know what I mean? But yeah, just got to 1,500 or 1,500, so that's quite a bonus. But yeah, you know, you'd find in Cambodia, just over the Thai border, all these casinos. You know, because Thai people would go there to play the slots and things, because not allowed in Thailand. Oh, Howie, great to see you. We're sort of going to go fairly soon. I'm going to have to get this trolley cart of stuff off to Goodwill and get back to work here, some more tidying up and all of that. So we're going to have to go fairly soon and, you know, call it a day, because I've got this job I want to do. And I wouldn't worry so much, but the house is supposed to be tomorrow, according to my housemate. So yeah, it'll line up, so watching and eating dinner on the run. Oh wow, sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, yeah. But yeah, really great to see you, Howie, and I really appreciate you coming by. But we're going to call it a day here. We're just going to go one more minute, give everybody a chance to say hello, goodbye, and because I'd sort of expected I was going to cut it off at an hour and 60 minutes, and it's going to be about 65 minutes, all good. So we're going to call it a day pretty soon, and I'm going to have to go down and get this cart of stuff off to Goodwill and all of that. But yeah, thanks so much, Howie, for coming in. Really great to see you. I'm going to have to go and get myself a bottle of cola too. Need a bottle of soda. I'm out of soda. So yeah, we're going to call it a day here, and you know, over the next weeks we'll be talking more of Thailand and getting things sort of set up. I do have a GoFundMe if anybody's interested. Links in the description for that. Of course, my merch store, links in the description, all of that. But anyways, we're going to call it a day here. So everybody take care. God bless. And until next time, bye-bye.